Good job, puppy. You found it.
I'm trying to get my shirt to look all cute. Good morning, y'all. Happy Vlogmas Day 8. I know I'm very behind. I stayed up until like midnight last night trying to, well, I was watching a movie, so I wasn't fully dedicated to it, but I kind of needed that like relaxed time. But I was trying to complete like filling out my evaluation because it was due. God, that scared me. It was due today at noon, and I have an appointment this morning, so it's so I needed to get that to her. So I got that to my boss here just a little bit ago before I left the house, and now I'm just headed out to an appointment. I will share more about it in the future, but for now, just know I'm going to an appointment. It's like a really busy time right now with work. I mean, I don't know why I keep saying, oh, anyways, whatever. I know all of us are probably very busy, but just, you know, just so you guys know what's going on with my work. I feel like all of my jobs I'm super busy, or I have a lot to do, and I think that's kind of the nature of the work that I look for. I like figuring things out. Like, I don't want to go somewhere that like things are static and it's just like you go in and you do, like for me, internal controls or internal audit or whatever. I don't want to just go somewhere and just, you know, go and do testing. The environment's already pretty much structured. There's not really much changing in the controls. Like, it's just, you know, testing, which, I mean, I think for the most part in my career, that's not what I wanted to do. I like kind of like more high growth environments because it really teaches you to like you get opportunities that you wouldn't get in a normal like established, you know, type company. So that's why I've really gravitated towards that, especially in industry, getting into like high growth companies where things are constantly changing. You know, things just don't remain static for a very long time, and it can be, you know, as you know, great as I make it sound, it is very challenging. And so I think that's where I've kind of gravitated towards throughout my career. I've personally enjoyed it because I've gotten really great experience, and it has helped me build certain skill sets, like one of them being figuring out how things work, figuring out, you know, like problem solving, working under pressure when there's deadlines, like working under stress and like managing my stress. When it comes to like being in the work environment, in my personal life, I'm not the greatest at that. Like at that point, I kind of, you know, it's difficult for me, but like in a work environment, most of the time, you know, I try really hard not to allow that to affect people at work. I don't know why. I think it's just, I think it's part of my like it's like part of like my personal brand that I feel like I've kind of, is that I seem to work well under pressure when it comes to people around me at work. And like I've said before, it's something I am wanting to work on, you know, personal development wise, is like dealing with that stress better alone, like on my own, or if I, you know, taking lessons from my past relationship, you know, learning how to manage that and not bring that home. Or like, I don't know, like it would actually be really nice if I could have a partner who I could vent to, and it just be like, hey, we're just sharing our day. It's not like I'm asking you to solve my problem, just wanting to vent to someone, and it not being an issue, you know. So I hope to find that one day. I have like friends and colleagues who I've done that with before, you know, as of lately, and I really like that. Like I've come to find that that's a quality that I hope to find in my, you know, in my person. Like for me, I think something I've reflected on is like, I know just professionally this is what I gravitate towards, especially right now in my career. I think it's great experience. I think given my life circumstance, I don't have, you know, human children. I have Juicy, of course, and my schedule does, as long as my schedule can revolve around her and that not be an issue, you know, I'm happy with, you know, the companies that I've been with, because they've all been very supportive of that, like understanding, you know, the need for me to take care of her, given her certain life situation and health stuff and everything. So that all has been great, but like I don't have human children, right? So like this is great practice for me for whenever I do, but I know it is different. Like I'm fully aware of that. I have that capacity in my personal life to have a more hectic professional life, I do think that I'm coming to the conclusion that eventually I probably won't want to do this, like this type of, I mean, maybe I'm going to have to find a better balance once I do have children and a family and everything, but like for right now, like why not, you know, this is the time for me to invest in myself as a professional, and I think I've shared that with you guys before too, on why I went back to public accounting. So I'll link that video for you guys in the cards, and my mindset is similar to that, like this is the best time for me to like really do this, and I know it's some, you know, like work is not everything, but I enjoy what I'm doing. I really like the experience that I'm getting, and as long as I can maintain like a good mindset about that, and as long as I feel like I'm continuing to grow and learn and get great experience, and the people I work with like are great, and as long as I, you know, like there are certain factors in my career, like having a more hectic pace for a certain, like, you know, for a while is not like, that doesn't turn me off from roles or company. So anywho, yeah, that's pretty much, I don't know what I'm trying to tell y'all. Oh, I went the wrong way. Oopsie. Shit, because I was talking. Also, I was drinking one of my bubbly, I just like sparkling water, and I didn't have any of the non-caffeinated ones in the fridge. So I drank like one of the caffeinated ones, you know, in the evening. It's like 35 milligrams of caffeine, but I still think it kind of kept me up a little bit. So past few days, I just need to chill out with that, like Steph, just stop being silly. But I need to just stick the regular sparkling water in my fridge. Y'all remind me that when I get home. So I did do my evaluation last night, and I'm hoping for good outcomes from that. I'll keep y'all updated. We'll see how that goes. But anyways, I think that's pretty much all I wanted to chat with you guys about. So
Would be the belle of the ball. Oh my God, I love it. I love it so much. Hey, so I'm back from my appointment, and I am quickly gonna eat some lunch and then get to work. Yes. Oh. Ooh, instant email notification. Nice. So, anyways, I went to Hello Guys, one of my favorite places. I don't get to get there as often as I'd like, but I love Hello Guys. So, there's a couple, whoa, hello. Oh. So there's a couple locations here in the DFW that are like piloting a drink machine thing. So anyways, I got the passion fruit lemonade, and it's really yummy. So I get the chicken platter with just a little bit of rice and more lettuce, just because that's my preference of all the jingle ladies. All right, y'all, so I just finished a call with one of my control owners, and I have about an hour and a half meeting free, so I need to use my focus time and not dilly-dally. So, now I'm dilly-dallying because I don't like how this looks. Oh, one thing I want to do over the holiday is get my life in order. Here, stop having everything such a freaking mess. So anyways, I am going to focus. I need to get through some review comments, narratives, and you know, it's really fun. Well, I think it's really fun. I know, like, when I first started in my career, you know, the whole concept of like narratives and stuff like that, I just thought it was such a like check the box kind of item. But like, I think over time, now that I've had experience in, you know, in the accounting profession with different companies and stuff, I've definitely come to realize that they are actually a lot more important than what I thought when I was younger. So I don't know if any of you guys have that feeling of just like, you know, it not feeling super important, or just it being just like, you know, just some, you know, just another document. Narratives at times can be one of the best ways for teams cross-functionally to understand like what the process is. Narratives or flow charts, and a narrative is just kind of like a document written up of like, you know, start to finish of a certain cycle, like, you know, paying your vendors, you know, receiving cash from your customers, how we do like the accounting process, and it kind of just details start to finish of that. Includes controls, like, you know, where people are verifying, like, you know, that things are being done correctly and things are accurate and complete. And it actually can be a very valuable tool, especially in like high growth companies, like what I have kind of centered my life around at the moment, and, you know, as of late in my career. You know, when I was in public accounting, especially with the Big Four, I worked on big companies, some of them that were just kind of like more like, you know, they had, you know, certain complex transactions that would occur, but in general, their control environment would just remain the same. So it's like the same controls, and it's just a matter of people doing those controls over and over and over again. Nothing really changed, so that the narratives really didn't change. But I think once you start working on either new companies, so I just wanted to share that, because if you're not seeing that, if that's how you perceive process narratives right now because of the clients you've been on or, you know, whatnot, I just wanted to share a different perspective, because it actually is like super valuable and can be very helpful. So anywho, I need to focus, okay? I'm gonna stop chatting now because I gotta focus, okay? And this is the bubbly I was talking to y'all about. I started to have like a love for sparkling water whenever I was, you know, in my traveling to Europe days. I think it was because like in Europe and in London, like, or in England, I did not like their flat water. Like their flat water out there was just like, I'm picky, and it's like almost like the texture or the flavor of the water, it's just not, I didn't like it. So I would drink a lot of sparkling water. That's how I stay hydrated, and now I love sparkling water. So I especially love like sparkling water that has nice flavors. So I personally, and then it also feels like you're drinking a soda, but you know, you're not. So this is Bubbly Bounce, and it's mango passion fruit, caffeinated sparkling water. So I really like this one. 35 milligrams of caffeine, so not like a crazy amount, but just a little bit to give you a little bit of a bounce, you know? Okay, I'm gonna stop talking, I need to work. Yeah, I think that's good. I guess the only other thing that I would want you to be ready for, or someone to be ready for, is, and you know, this is great for me to know as well, whenever that report is run, how do you gain comfort that it is complete, like that it includes all? I think that would be helpful for you guys whenever you're filtering and whatnot, because it would be pulling in even other things. So I would just maybe just clarify that when you say that, just so they know what that means. Guiding the conversation, but I'll definitely jump in, you know, if needed. Start with you, have to go next, and then you can go with her review. I don't expect it to take super long. If you have any other concerns or anything like that beforehand, just let me know. So are you feeling a little bit better about tomorrow? Alrighty, well thank you so much for, you know, jumping on this. I appreciate it. Alrighty, well thank you. You too. Okay, bye.
I like how she uses her nails to make noises to get my attention. Girl, Mama is working, my love. I don't even know. What is today's date? Hey Siri, what's today's date? I couldn't hear her. Anyways, whatever. It's Vlogmas day something or other. Falling off the Vlogmas train. It is what it is, you guys. Work has been
really busy, scrambling at the end of the year to just fit everything in before like people start taking holiday vacation and everything. And this is usually how it is in my experience at the end of the year. So, you know, it is no different at this current job either. So anyway, so I've kind of fallen off the Vlogmas train, but I am gonna try my best to just pick up and vlog where I can. So I hope y'all will understand. But today, you know, I was doing some work, and as you can hear, the laundry is going, and I thought I would just stop for a second and try to put up a few more Christmas decorations. I'm not spending a whole lot of money this year on decorations or trying to do anything major, just because this is my, you know, temporary home, so I don't want to like do too much, you know, and whatnot. Just trying to be mindful about what I spend these days. I wanted to just do a few things to, you know, have a couple of festive things for me and Juicy. Obviously, this is our little like girl home, so with my pink couch, you guys can tell, and everything. We are starting fresh. So I found these like stocking holder, rose gold, super cute and just like very simple. So I'm gonna put them up here on my TV stand, credenza thing or whatever. So I went to a local, not Home Goods, but like they have like a lot of home decor and things like that, called Roanoke Trading Company. It's in this cute little town called Roanoke, and they have like it's so cute. I love littler towns here in like the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Like you can go to the big cities, obviously Dallas and Fort Worth has more of like the westerny Texas vibe, but there's also smaller towns. They're not really small now because our area has like grown quite a bit, but you know, they still have that cute small town feel, especially like the downtown areas. So that's where this place is located, Roanoke Trading Company. So definitely check them out if you're a local person. They have like, they find just like really cute home decor things, and like it's unique, you know, and I like it. I've been shopping there since the first time was back in like 2016 or 2017. One of my friends who I was working in public accounting with, she's the one who actually introduced me to them. I don't know what to use it for, but it's cute decor right now. But isn't it so cute? It's like the cutest little clay planter with like gold trim. I got that. I don't know what I'm gonna use it for, but whatever, it's cute. But this I was so excited for. I've been looking for stockings for me and Juicy, and I think I found the cutest things. They're so adorable. So this one I think is Juicy's, you know, because a little bit more youthful and cute. So it's just a bunch of like, I think it was called like the Christmas forest or something like that. Cute little bell and palm on there, so that's Juicy's. And then this one is mine, you know, because Mama has to be a little bit more simple. Just says fa la 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 on it with little things. So cute. Also, I'm watching just a bunch of like Christmas cute movies on Netflix. So yesterday, so I've watched Love Hard. Really like that one. If you guys haven't watched it, I'll tell you guys which ones I've watched. Love Hard, A Christmas Night, and then right now I'm watching A Christmas Inheritance, and that one I love so freaking much. It just like gives me all the warm fuzzies. That one's like probably my favorite one so far. Anyways,